Hey guys, this is Karthik Kantwal from Apex Finserv and I'm back with your daily dose of charts for tomorrow's trading session. But before we move on to what's new, talking about all the trades that we discussed yesterday. Now on the equity side of things, we had one trigger and that one hit stop loss, which was Maruti. And on the index side of things, we had 37,300 planned as a short entry. We entered, I guess I personally entered around 250 and managed to close the trade around 37,000 and odd. So all in all, around 220, 230 points on Bank Nifty in two separate trades, small trades, and equity had one SL, but still a green day nonetheless. And I hope you have your green streak going too. Now quickly moving on to what's new for tomorrow. The first trade that we have is a short planned on HUL, which is a really simple trade idea based on the newly started lower high formation. We're going to go for a short near a previous support turn, now resistance at 2186 to 185, stop loss at 2205, ideal targets 1% on the downside. Moving on to the second trade that we have is Torrent Pharma. Now the logic is pretty similar here as well. Support turn resistance, as you can see, the level of 2585 has acted as support multiple times in the past. In fact, it was also established as a sort of a demand zone before. Now broken on the downside, role reversal is yet to happen, so we're betting on that. Stop loss at 2620, ideal targets 1% on the downside. The third trade is Maruti. Now this one we had a stop loss hit here, so we have planned a similar trade. The idea is the same, but the stance has just reversed. We went long today at 7600 with stop loss of 7500 with playing in the range. Now we're going to go short at 7600, stop loss at 7700, because the selling pressure was literally from the ceiling till the bottom in the last couple of days. Moving on to the fourth equity trade that we have is on Oro Pharma, where we're going to go for a simple short position on the basis of a support turn resistance at 935. It also happens to be the previous swing high in an ongoing lower high formation. Stop loss at 947, ideal targets 1% on the downside. Coming to the final equity trade on Titan and the one and only buy level that we have for tomorrow. We are going to go for a long at 1430. That is a very strong support and a strong historical demand zone as well. Stop loss at 1412, ideal targets 1% on the upside. That is it for the equity side of things. Now moving on to the index, as tomorrow is the expiry, and I guess that is something that you all are waiting for. Now talking about Nifty has closed at a really important level of 15200 for tomorrow. That is your immediate support on the chart as well as on the option chain. If that is sustained, then we'll see 15280 and 15300 in no time. However, if that is not sustained, we can go down till 15100, 15120 also. When I talk about the option chain, I have immediate resistance at 15300 with a massive 2.3 million positive change in open interest, significant at 15400 with 1.1 million added contracts. Support comes in at 15200 with moderate 700,000 addition, significant at 15,000 big round number with 790,000 added contracts. The PCR of volume is not as bearish at 0.9, it is moderately bearish, nothing special there. Going by the charts tomorrow, I would say sell under 15150 and buy above 15250. That seems like a safe bet for tomorrow. Of course, this all is on a candle closing basis on a minimum time frame of 10 to 15 minutes. Moving on to the second index is Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty ka chart is really simple for tomorrow. It has closed exactly at a zone at about, you can say, 36,950 ish. If it is not sustained in tomorrow's opening, then we'll see 36,700 tomorrow. If it is sustained, then we'll see 37,200 tomorrow. So either way, it's going to be around a 250 to 270 points ka move, and this zone in the middle is going to be the deciding factor. When I talk about the option chain, I have immediate resistance at, of course, 37,000 with 251,000 added contracts. Significant at 37,400 with 253,000 added contracts. Support comes in at 36,800 with 157,000 added contracts. Significant at 36,500 with 363,000 added contracts. The PCR, like Nifty, is nothing special at 0.94, so moderately bearish. Now for tomorrow, I do expect Bank Nifty to have a healthy trading range, because the spread between the resistance and supports is quite healthy. You have almost a 900 to 1000 points range between your significant resistance and supports, which does indicate that people have a huge variety of views and they have taken positions accordingly. Let's see how it all pans out. It is the expiry, so trade cautiously, wait, and follow the charts at least for the first 30 to 45 minutes, so that you are able to develop an informed sense of direction or a well informed bias. That marks the end of today's video, guys. I hope you have a wonderful and green trading session tomorrow. It is the expiry, so once again, trade cautiously. That is all I have to say. If you like the content, if you like the analysis, don't forget to like the video, comment on the channel, and press that bell notification icon as well. Of course, I don't have to remind you to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night. Bye.